Well, good morning to you, or afternoon, or nighttime, wherever you are in the world. Good day to you. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Shannon the Slayer. I can't tell you how much I love having you with me every Friday, just talking about all the things acting mindset, abundance, and just anything film related. I just love it, and I'm just so excited to have you here. You're my people, and I appreciate you. So I just want you to know that. And before we get started, if you haven't had a chance yet, go check out Wish, the Indiegogo campaign. Robert Massetti is trying to make his full feature, and I'm trying so hard to help him get to his goal so he can make the feature film. And any help you could give would be awesome. Even if it's just sharing the link, we'd appreciate you so much. And again, I'll drop that link below. And let's head into today's episode. So, I want to talk about energy. Energy. It's all about energy, right? But what do you do with that energy? Do you tend to let it leak in areas of your life where it shouldn't be? What do I mean by that? Okay. Say you're in a situation, you're standing in the market line waiting to check out, and somebody in front of you is taking their time, or something's going on and they're just holding up the whole line. How does your energy shift? Do you get agitated and you start to leak your energy in a sense of, I got to go now. Let's hurry this up. Let's freaking go. Come on. Do you do something like that? Or do you not let it get to you? And do you wait patiently, not letting it phase you whatsoever? What do you do in that type of situation? Drop it in the comments below. I want to know. Because here's the thing. We tend to let our energies seep out into the world in all shapes, forms, sizes, whatever you want to call it. Our energy leaks. And when that happens, it's either for your good or for your bad. Benefit or not benefit. However you want to define it, right? And when that happens, you could be using that energy towards something else, but now you no longer have it. And it's out here in the universe, and you're essentially drained somehow. It sucks a piece of you out, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It literally drains you. You have little to no energy to continue on through your day. And anything that you wanted to do later on is just forget it. It's no longer in the cards because your energy was zapped from something it should not have had any effect on from earlier. Does that make sense? Because when we sit there and worry and get agitated and angry and upset and overwhelmed, and all these emotions start creeping in, they have to go somewhere. They have to go somewhere. And they just leak out into the universe, essentially. Right? And then you feel drained. How many times? I'm sure you felt that. I know I have in the past, but I work continually on, my mindset and being able to control that sense of whatever feeling it is at that time. I work on that so I don't lose that energy, because I would like to focus my energy on something beneficial, something that I'm working towards and I'm trying to create that will help others and will bring light into the world, versus this just negative stench kind of thing. You know what I mean? And you have to decide. We always have a choice. And you have to decide in the moment where is your energy going to go? And at the end of the day, your energy can cause it can cause shifts, okay? So, depending on what you do with this energy, if you decided to yell at the person for taking their time or, you know, you don't know what they're going through, first of all. They could be having problems with their credit card not working in the machine or something. You don't know. But if you were to leak your energy and cause havoc to this person, who knows what kind of day they're going through? Who knows what that could lead to? Okay? If you understand what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If you don't know what I'm saying, I will say it now. Anything can happen and anybody can be pushed over the brink. So just be mindful of that too. You never know what people are going through, so you have to be mindful of that. But also, don't waste your energy. Is it really worth getting upset over and causing a scene? Is it really worth it? Or would it be better to just take a deep breath? Know in your heart that maybe this is happening for a reason. Maybe I'm not supposed to be on the road right now. You never know. And just relax. Know that it'll take, however long it needs to take. It'll pass. Don't let it get under your skin. Because when you leak that bad energy is just going to do a full loop-de-loop and end up right back in your circle. And it's going to mess with your inner peace. It's going to mess with your energy. And you're just going to feel you're just going to feel horrible in every way because it could start arguments. It just could get ugly, and you know it, right? Like, things happen, and I want to encourage you to just relax, keep your energy good, keep your spirits alive, and just relax. Let it go. Don't let your energy leak when it doesn't need to. Let it go. Let it flow into what you're doing. Let it flow into what you're trying to create, whatever that may be, right? We have so much that we're trying to do, and just hold on to your energy for good. That's all I'm saying today. And with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's episode. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, how you've let energy leak that you're like, wow, yeah, I could have handled that better. Or starting today, I will be handling that better. Let me know. I seriously am very curious. I can tell you for sure before we go, like, there was a time I got super upset in a Publix parking lot. I don't remember how old I was or anything like that, but I was younger. But I've always had a safety first kind of attitude. Always have. And there was this guy who, and if you know Publix parking lots, which is, if you don't know Publix, it is a marketplace, right? You got your foods. It's a grocery store. Simple. That's it. But it is popular. And a lot of families go there. It's crowded a lot of the times. And this guy, I stopped at the stop sign because, there's a stop sign and then they have the crosswalk to where you can walk across to get to Publix or to get to the parking lot. So there's a stop sign. And naturally, Shannon stops at the stop sign. And what happens, might you ask? Well, let me tell you. Some Joe Schmo comes speeding up behind me. I wasn't even there. I can't even tell you. Like, there was somebody crossing, for one. And then this guy, he comes speeding around me. I could not believe it. I mean, he literally sped through. He could have hit somebody, my friend. He could have hit somebody. And it it chapped my ass. It chapped my bottom so much that I was just in a bad mood that day, and my energy, it was leaking. It was it was leaking big time. So ultimately, I was working at a gym at the time, and the gym was in the same, you know, what is it called? Parking lot. What is the word I'm looking for? You know, right? Okay, that shopping center, whatever. Okay, so it was a part of that, and I was going to work out. So, well, that was kind of, I forgot all about working out. I was focused on telling this mofo what was up, and I was mad. And I don't know his day. I don't know what his day was like. And looking back on it, I'm like, "Oh, Shannon, oh, that could have been bad. That could have been bad." And I had angels looking over me. Now, the people who I worked with, they weren't looking over me because they were watching the whole time. Because guess what? I it just so happened I would not have followed him by any means. I would have never done that. How my little there we go. That feels better. They're just drooping down. You're watching those things droop down on me and you're not even saying nothing. Anyway, so back to the story. He just so happened to park in the same lane that I was going to park in, you know? And he got out of his car and I got out of my car, and I'm not gonna lie, I yelled at him, and "Hey!" I started provoking it, which learn from my mistakes. Don't do that. Don't waste your energy. But I did. I was mad because I was thinking about he could have hit a kid. Like, kids are running in and out of that store all the time. So that was my first thing. Or he could have hit grandma walking with her walker, just she couldn't get by too fast and bam, she's smack dead on the pavement and I think about that stuff. So I was thinking about others naturally. And so I'm like, "Hey, hey." And of course, he turns around. He's in a foul mood. This poor guy had a bad day, and Shannon just made it worse. I totally made it worse. And looking back, I'm sorry. If you are watching this, I did not mean to make your day worse than it already was. I offer you a big virtual hug. But anyway, we start bantering back and forth. He's hot, I'm hot, and we're just bickering back and forth. He's calling me names, I'm calling him names, and I thought he was going to hit me. I really thought it was coming. And so I challenged him. I think this is my mom in me. She gets hot sometimes. Mom gets, you get hot sometimes. Hi, Mom. And, I think that fire was coming out of me. And I challenged him that day. And I said, "Hit me then. Hit me, MFer." I did. And he thought about it. He did think about it, but luckily he was smart enough to not do that. And I'm grateful that he didn't. And I should not have done that. It was just one of those things. I was not, the energy leakage. It's a thing. And we have to learn how to manage it and work around it. And as time went on, I learned who I was and I learned how to control that and shift that energy into, things that better myself and others around me versus letting it seep into this negative stench for everyone else to smell. It's just not pretty. So, end of the story, nothing happened, and I'm very grateful for that. But don't let your energy seek out. Don't let your energy slip out like that. It's not worth it. It's not worth the energy wasted. I promise you. Yes, Looking back on it, it's a funny story, but it could have ended up bad. You never know what somebody's going through and if they have a weapon or whatever. So just be careful, okay? And hold on to your energy because your energy is beautiful and it shouldn't be transformed into this ick that just seeps out into existence. Transform it into something great, focus on that, and don't let your energy just leak out until into oblivion, okay? All right. With that said, I will see you later. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the things, and get ready. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but something big is coming for my actors, and I am so excited to tell you about it. So get ready. If you want to know more, just stick around. I'm like biting my tongue not to spill the deets, but I am so excited and I can't wait to share with you. So get ready for something great, and I will catch you next time.